What's up, viewers, subscribers, and agents alike? Let me leave it up there for a little minute. It's your boy, Light Luciferian Prince, coming at y'all once again. As I said before, I'm doing my uploads because I noticed that YouTube isn't really pushing a lot of channels that doesn't really keep consistent content coming. Why, I don't know. It is what it is. The message is going to get out there regardless. Who cares? But what I will say is this, in my most studious voice that I can say. If you're watching this video around children, I strongly advise you that you actually remove them from your immediate vicinity, because this is Unsolved Mysteries. Stop my shit. Anyway, videos aren't for children, so I have the tendency to use harsh language. It is what it is. It's my mouth. You don't like what I have to say, so what? Hell, my mama created my mouth. She's passed. I'm grown. It is what it is. But I keep it as clean as I can. Now, this doesn't constitute legal advice. No, it doesn't constitute anything anti-government. The sole purpose of this information is for educational and informational purposes only. Now, adhesion contracts. Oh, those lovely things. They love to just disperse freely amongst the populace of the world, to make them the chattel and to subjugate them to a level of second-class citizenship through servitude and docility, through the most poignant obedience in regards to societal control and maintaining the status quo and making sure the sheeple stay in the steeple. And that's the church. But anyway, that's the truth. Adhesion contracts, definition. An adhesion contract, also called a standard form contract, have a pen and paper ready, or a boilerplate contract, such as your 1040s, is a contract drafted by one party, also known as a unilateral contract. Usually a business with stronger bargaining power, because they're the ones who wrote the instrument, and signed by another party, yourself, usually one with the weaker bargaining power, usually a consumer in need of goods or services. God damn it. I need to read that shit one more time. An adhesion contract, also called a standard form contract or boilerplate contract, is a contract drafted by one party, usually a business with stronger bargaining power, and signed by another party, usually one with weaker bargaining power, usually a consumer in need of goods or services. That shit is so just fundamental. I want to read it one more time, but I think I don't need to. Y'all can rewind it and you can see it for yourself. These things are meant to trap you. You hear me? Contracts are things written up specifically by lawyers. Yes, you bitches watching this channel, you motherfuckers who I'm talking to. Y'all know who I'm talking to, because I know lawyers watch my channel. They watch my channel for a long time. But what I will say is, y'all have the power, quote unquote, which is the knowledge, to draft these documentations up to insulate your businesses from liability. See, when you sign something, it's normally to stick you with the liability. I don't give a fuck how a presentment is casually presented to you. It's to stick you with the liability, people. Wake the fuck up. The game is this. They draw these contracts up with particular legalese, terms, and conditions. Notice what it says, terms and conditions. See, notice the word term. Term is usually ascribed to something that has to do with diction. And conditions is what is ascribed to what those terms and that legalese has been set. You get it? Terms and conditions. The terms is the legalese used. The conditions are carried out by the usage of the words. Oops, I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to say that out loud, was I? Give a fuck. That's how it is. You're being swindled. Let's go a little further. An adhesion contract is a contract between parties with different levels of negotiating power. For example, a person renting a car at an airport counter may be presented with the 8-page agreement full of provisions favorable to the rental car company. Ain't that what I just said? Oh, excuse me, for those who like to be politically correct. Isn't that what I just said? I just said that. The average person, and I said this video previously, when you're presented with something, people don't read it. They don't read it. That's the problem with a lot of people. So now you're adhered by adhesion. Like, take glue, put it on one hand, and put it on the other, and stick it together. That's an adhesion contract. It's stuck until the duration of the contract is actually dissolved, which is basically some type of solvent, notice the word solvent or solution, that gets it off your hands. That's the time duration that the contract is expired. If they say you rent a car for a week and you actually go over a month, your ass just stole by the terms and conditions on that paper. Can I make it any simpler? That's why you have problems with mortgage. That's why you have a problem with your auto. That's why you have a problem with all the shit you got going on in life, because you are stuck to a contract. The object in life is to minimize the actual maximum capacity that the bargaining power has over the actual execution of the contract. But if you ain't secured, it don't matter. This video is just for entertainment, because they're going to watch their ass. See, they have constellations of attorneys around them to protect them from any type of liability or non-performance of a contract. That's why they are insured. You're not. You're not the secure party, so you can't execute any type of due diligence, or you can't be holder in due course to a contract. But I won't say any further on that, because lest the vultures come around and try to sit here and monetize my content in regards to my expression of what I'm saying. I didn't write the law, I'm just saying it. But I have to just digress. Less than 7 minutes, you learned a very significant truth. I don't need to say nothing else. I don't. I'm just saying it for years. Oh, by the great, it's great. Fucking love them. And next upload, sometime later, we'll talk about how you can actually secure yourself against adhesion contracts. Those past, present, and future. It is what it is. Don't take my word for it. Do your research. Oh yeah, by the way, men, if you have a woman who likes to dig in your plate, I know it's a little bit off the subject, but she likes to dig in your plate, encourage her to go on the TikToks and eat all the fast food and all the garbage shit you want. Be a man. Peace, light, love. First time viewing this channel, like and subscribe. Other than that, take care. Agents, fuck you. Stay tuned.